Hey everybody, just wanted to give you guys a update and a quick tour of our downstairs. I've got it all framed up. It's been raining, so I had the tarp over the top, so I've just been doing stuff down here. See, it's still draped over on that side. But here's our staircase going up to the second floor. And then there will be a wall going along this staircase just past the window. We're not going to have a door on it or anything because we want airflow. And then the kitchen will be along this side, okay? And that's a future door to a garage next spring. And here is our bathroom. This is what I really wanted to share with you guys because, you know, we got this awesome toilet. I'm going to share some details about that in a second. And then we picked up this tub because it had a scratch on it at Home Depot for less than $100. And same thing with the vanity. So that was awesome. We got a really good deal on that. And then I wanted to share with you guys what kind of toilet we got because I think this thing is awesome if you're going to be off-grid and you don't want to do a septic and, you know, just because not only is it extremely expensive in most cases, but this is a very simple solution, and I feel like this toilet is probably the best one other than having one of the big ones that have a hand crank on. And right now it's just not in our budget to spend $3 on a toilet. So the next best option I feel like is this one. And this is the separate, and I think it's like Swedish or something. But I wanted to get this one because it doesn't have the hand crank or the little jug on the front where you gotta empty the pee bottle or anything. How this one works is, so it has a pipe in the back, it has a fan, 12-volt fan or AC, it runs on both, and that gets piped out to the outside, and basically it just circulates underneath over the compost and up and out, so you never smell anything. And when you sit down, this door opens up, and then the bucket on the inside actually turns a little bit, so you're pooping on a new spot every time. You don't have to add like peat moss or anything to this. It comes with biodegradable bags, so basically you just line it and pull it out when it fills up and throw it in your compost pile, and the bag disappears, and then you're left with compost. And then there's this little you know, smell cube or whatever for the pee. This locks up with this, and then so you put this cube in there, and then the pee goes down an actual drain. So you pipe that in with your regular sink drain or your tub drain or whatever, and you're never ever emptying pee bottles. So that's why I wanted this one. It's a lot simpler and it's going to be a lot more effective than like the Nature Set or whatever. So that's why we went with this. It's the same exact price, so it was kind of a no-brainer. So that's our toilet and our bathroom, and we'll have a window above the toilet, which will be nice. You can, you know, air it out if you need to, if you're blowing it up. And then we'll have, you know, toilet paper holder on the wall there, and then probably, you know, rack for towels or whatever, you know. We're gonna do all tile because that's what I do. And then probably just buy a cabinet set unless I can find birch plywood, but I heard there's like a shortage around here because of the whole COVID thing, which is ridiculous. So this stuff right here, you're gonna want to have a little bit of extra just laying around because you run into like cavities that you're gonna permanently seal up when you're framing. So I use this to fill it in so that it's insulated. And this is one of those cavities right here. So I'm gonna end up putting a 2x12 right here, and then the floor has to go above this so that I can set a wall on top, and that's one of the cavities. So that's why I have that stuff laying around. I'll just show you what I got going on up here. Just carrying up all my lumber. I wasn't able to get pre-cuts, so I gotta cut all of my studs. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. Try to get some pre-cuts if you can. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And then here's the stairs going downstairs to the basement. And we'll have our wood stove there in the corner. And basically the rest of it will be open for mechanicals and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty awesome. We're really excited to get it all dried in, because as soon as that happens, we can start working on insulation and all that stuff. I think what we're gonna do for insulation, because we have 2x6 walls, so that we can extra insulate, because it gets negative 30 to 50 at times here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of the spray kits and seal up the cavities. So we're just going to, you know, seal up the corners and everything, make sure it's nice and sealed. And then we're gonna go back with regular fiberglass R38, you know, insulation. So that's how we're gonna do that, because we can't afford to have the whole thing closed cell spray foamed. And if you're not gonna do closed cell, it's not really worth it. So that's the idea with that. And then we're gonna do regular board and batten siding over winter. And then, yeah, on to bigger and better things. So anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Hope you are getting something out of it. And I told you guys I was gonna give you a price on what we spent so far. So I got that. Basically, we spent $8,000 on the foundation. That included a week rental with a backhoe. The footing was $1,300. The backhoe was $1,300. The actual concrete was $2,800 for 18 yards. And the rental for the forms, the 4-foot walls for 90 linear feet at 4 feet, was $900 with the form oil, the ties, all that stuff. And then the pump truck was another $950. So that's basically what we spent, plus lumber to frame up the footings and, you know, odds and ends miscellaneous stuff. So that's what we spent for the foundation. And then we are at just about $14,000 for just the shell. We spent $8,000 for the initial framing lumber, and 15 windows we got, and all of the galvanized roof. And that's for a 16 by 30 3-story basically, because we have a half a story below this level. For getting a full basement with 4-foot concrete walls, you have to go up another 4 foot with wood. And then there's going to be a full floor above us. And then on the 3rd floor, we're doing another 4-foot wall with cathedral ceilings, so that you can get the head height up there. It'll be like a coop or whatever, you know. So livable attic, as you will. And basically that's the plan. So if we can build the shell for $15,000, because we basically got the, you know, most of the materials. $15,000 for the shell and $8,000 for the concrete. And you don't have to do a basement. You know, a pad would be cheaper, or piers, but piers don't do well out here, I guess, because of all the frost and all that. So it was either a pad or a half a basement, so that's what we chose. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Hope you're getting something out of it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, y'all.